Welcome back, folks, to more Pool of Radiance. Here we are at the Kobold Caves. Guess what? There's no fucking map here. You just gotta be badass. That's all there is to it. You gotta be badass. I need to rest. Alright, I had to run out of the cave here so we could rest a little bit. Just assuming the small cave is the less notorious of entrances. Some fucking items are lost, bitch. I'll kill you. Actually, the only thing you end up losing there is a little bit of money. And by a little bit, I mean, 50 or so platinum. No big deal, right? Wrong. It sucks losing money. You find a pile of mine tailings. Mine tailings actually end up being journal entry 42. Let's check that out. Alright, so there's a sketch drawing of the mine tailings. Big rock close to the cave. Days 10, 20, 30 to dig. Sleeping beast, exit, beast lair, beast horde, all kinds of shit. But this is the crude sketch that we get from that journal entry. Kobolds seem to boil up from nowhere. A lot of kobold fights here, by the way. And it's time to do some sweep attacking. Sweep like a fucking broom. Number 2 does a sweep attack. Four kobolds killed. And 1 attack. Not a whole lot to worry about down here. Yet. It gets a little tougher. Alright, they're all going to give up at this point, of course. I love how this one flees in. That's pretty cool. They're like, fuck you! Have an arrow! Oh shit! Let him get away. Doesn't bother me. Come on, Fidget. Hit him with the fucking bow already. Definitely not going back for that shit. Alright, they just boil up out of nowhere every time I fucking cross there. It's a sweep. Alright, and they're all going to run away again. Love how the leaders just hightail it to the nearest corner and shoot at you. It's cute. The kobold approaches, waving a white flag. The kobold bows and says,
"You are quite dangerous. We will pay for a truce."
"What do you do?"
"I am to escort you to our treasure. What do you do?"
"We'll follow you. If you refuse or kill it, it will cause the ceiling to collapse. You'll take minor damage, and then a whole bunch of kobolds will attack. So, another thing to do is just have him escort us over to another part of the map." Unfortunately, the kobold pauses, idly taps the wall, and then proceeds. A boulder blocks off the passage. Using a lever, the kobold dislodges it and proceeds. Do you? You clamber noisily down a slope rubble. At the bottom, the kobold dives beneath some rubble. The noises had disturbed something with the beating wings. A huge beast lands upon you. These, of course, led us to a wyvern, carrying a fucking pig. The wyvern will fuck you up if you let it. Or you can choose to do your own set of damage. It's got 25 hit points at this point. Make that 19. This is where it comes in handy to have several magic missiles. Alright, so it goes down dying. Not a big deal, everyone. Don't get your panties in a bunch. It's dead now. Fucked us up a little bit, but hey, no one's got to know. It's actually best at this point to exit the lair and come back. But first, let's explore a bit. Amongst a nest of logs, you find treasure. Okay, so we'll share the money. We'll take the battle axe and the joystick. Hidden in a narrow crevice is an old, crippled kobold. It croaks weakly for water. What do you do? Will be nice. When you give it water, it crawls out and tells you its tale, and you record it in your journal under entry 20. Entry 20.
"We just got cut through the beastie's lair when I injured my leg. King decided there wasn't much use for me anymore. Made me a proposition, though. Said if I went into lair and brought out treasure, he'd feed me till I stopped breathing. Best deal I had, so they tossed me down here. Not being a fool, I lit out of deepest hidey hole. Thankfully, the beastie was asleep. I can still move real quiet when I must. Anyway, if there hasn't been much of an alarm when Drunken Ferd must be on watch at Rock. He's the king's son, so he ain't here with me. Worthless sat. If he's there, he got less brains than a fermented rat. Just act officious, and he'll take you as king. Wouldn't mind hearing of that tyrant's demise. You seem the types to do it, too."
So that's what the kobold tells us here. After it is done, it leaves. What do? We'll let it leave. We're in the good party mood here. So yeah. Once you do that, it's probably best if you leave the layer. And then you're going to come right back into the small one. The reason of this is there's a nice big fat spike trap in the way. The disadvantage is that we're going to have to deal with losing shit in the pool of water again. And fighting more kobolds. Not a big deal. We'll be back after I kill these son of a bitches. Alright, so we killed the kobolds here at the intersection again. Here crude tables littered, scattered with bones all around. It's kind of fucked up. Don't make a sound. Probably a good time to save also. In this room is a young woman in barbarian finery. She drops a kobold she was strangling when she sees you.
I am Princess Fatima.
The princess continues, and you record it in your journal entry under 16. Told in a proud, haughty voice.
I am the princess of the tribe of nomads to the northwest. My father is an old fool. He wanted me to marry King Al-Rashid to cement an alliance. I had more important shit to do. When he tied down to an aging monarch, when I marry, it shall be to someone who has some taste of adventure and the same skill with the sword. Well, father was insistent that his subjects support him, so I left to seek my fortune. Kobolds had been raiding our tents upon occasion, so I headed this way. If I could end the threat, then I'd have more leverage with my tribe. However, 2 nights ago I was ambushed by these worms, knocked out and bound up. I was finally got myself untied a little while ago, and I was working as my way out when you showed up.
Alright, so we have Princess Fatima here who offers to join the band. We'll go ahead and say yes. This is nothing better than having a princess. Female human, age 18. She's an NPC fighter. She's got some decent strength and dex and constitution. So, we'll let her do her thing. Oh my god, AT&T just called and I'm just won $1 billion. Fuck you, AT&T. Don't ever call my house again or I'll chop off your nuts. There was a prison cell, broken bindings, and 6 dead kobolds all strewn on the floor. Looks like Lady Fatima is not to be fucked with. You are in a crude barracks. On one wall is a crude map, and you record it in your journal under entry 28. Let me dig up entry 28 here, folks. You're probably thinking, God damn, the game hoarder is so badass for including the actual PDF files of the journal entries. I couldn't agree more. Here's journal entry 28, a crude map burned into animal skin. Bloop, 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 bloop. To this X marks the spot. Drop it while it's hot. Alright. So. Before you is a horde of kobolds. Behind them are 2 men and an ancient kobold on a wooden throne. One says,
These men are enemies. Defeat them, and my lord shall be most generous.
The king looks at him and then at you and screams, I'll fucking beat your ass. Alright, we got some troll issues here, folks. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if I saved. I did tell Byron the next time I fought some trolls I would show him these monstrosities in full. Because what they will do is they will respawn if you don't stand on top of it. Holy shit. Well, we'll let one respawn, but we certainly aren't going to let all three of them respawn. And we already got dudes attacking us and shit. We're going to dun and guard, because he got attacked, so he can't cast spells this round. Yeah, I should have saved. Jesus. So yeah, we need to take out some trolls. We're going to toss a fireball over here. That'll put a big old chunk of hole in him. We need to get some more, shit. This is just plain issues. Four trolls and a bunch of kobolds. And this fucker is doing 7, 8, 9, 19 damage. I might just have to toss both my fireballs here. Boom! That bitch goes down. We're gonna cast Sleep. Because there is nothing worse than having a bunch of kobold leaders casting or shooting arrows at you. So this will have some of them go nighty night night. Fuck that bastard. I don't know if this is the best fight to show Byron. The fact that trolls get up and whoop your ass. Goddamn fucking trolls, man. Fuck it. I actually wanted to save that fireball for later, but that's not fucking good. Fucking bitch. Bandage this bitch up now. Alright, so we continue the battle. You can see everything is dead at this point. I'm not sure if they'll come back because everything's dead, but I know if you still have shit living, they definitely come back. As long as you're not standing on the square, that is. There he goes. Troll stands up and gains health. So there you can see it, Mr. Byron. The trolls come back. And I'll probably lose the battle now thanks to you. And now 3 of them are up. So I'll probably end up redoing this battle. Because we're gonna get people fucked up. Yeah, alright, all my mages are fucking dying. Just sweet. Fidget's fucking gone down. This is exactly why you don't let the trolls get back up, as a matter of fact. When they get it back up, they get back up at full hit points, obviously. Back up again. And it's drawn stock versus 2 trolls. And it doesn't happen. So there you are, Mr. Byron. I hope you're happy. This is why we do not let trolls regenerate in Pool of Radiance. Thanks for watching, folks.